Hello everyone and welcome to Royal Gaming Battalion's very last Let's Play of Battleborn. Now, when I say very last, I don't actually mean like we're never gonna play it again, but, I'm just gonna be honest, I'm starting to feel kind of burned out with playing it as much for recordings, and, well, before I go through that, there's a few other people joining us today, so sound off.
Hello everybody, it's me, Jack, also known as GroovyAsh92 here on Xbox Live, and we are joined by the two Taylors.
Hello.
Taylor B. And Taylor E.
Yeah, she's sleeping. But as I was saying, I try not to sound mean or conceited when I say it. Like, I really do like recording this game and playing this game and showing you guys that are watching this game, but on the other hand, we did just pass like the 50 episode mark for this game, and with a multiplayer game it's very hard to say, well, when do we stop?
Yeah.
And for me, I feel like this is kind of a good point to put Battleborn on the back burner, per se.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not done playing the game, I'm not done, like, necessarily wanting to record it, but it's just not... We need to do other stuff on this channel, because this channel is not just a Battleborn channel. For about a minute there, it kind of was, because it's what we kind of needed at the time.
So was kind of kick everything up.
Yeah, but I'm trying not to sound like I was like using this to build up our channel.
I think a better way to put it would be like the channel is going through an evolution, like a metamorphosis.
Yeah.
Where like we started playing games like Battleborn and BioShock and all those other great games that we've been playing for a while, and things have been kind of picking up for us. Like hitting 100 subscribers was definitely a huge turning point for the channel and for Joey and I and Taylor. And
yeah,
I also want to voice my appreciation to everyone who watches and subscribes, not just for like the Mario games we've been playing and all those things, but like for this game, because I'm kind of with you on the vein that this game has definitely brought us a lot more viewers, and that's definitely something I appreciate as one of the hosts on the show. So
yeah.
But as you were saying, like this channel was becoming exclusively Battleborn almost, and I think that's slightly turning everyone away.
Yeah,
or at least making people.
It's kind of
about wanting to watch.
It's kind of forced me to take a step back and think to myself, is this the only game that I want to really play?
Yeah.
And it's not. There's
a bunch of games that we both really want to play and try out on the channel.
Yeah, and unfortunately, the choice is either finish the Mario games super quick and kind of defeat the purpose of making a Road to Odyssey, or we just put Battleborn on the back burner, and I kind of think that that's kind of the right decision, because the thing is multiplayer games and Let's Play channels, I feel like, you can get them to work. We've certainly gotten this to work, and I seriously love how much this series kind of brought people to our channel, and I appreciate every single person that's subscribed to us because of that, or because of this game. So I'm not gonna say like, oh, screw Battleborn or anything. I'm not gonna go and take down the Battleborn videos because we're not doing them anymore. It's just, right now it's just not a big focus for us.
Yeah.
There's Fortnite coming out, and I want to do videos for Fortnite. while also being able to do videos for Mario still. And the only way we're going to do that
is if we sacrifice one of our other big games.
is if we let Battleborn kind of run its course.
I think that our audience, as well as we, should kind of approach this not so much as a change of pace, but like as you said, you're not taking down the Battleborn videos because that would defeat the purpose.
Yeah.
But like a lot of people who maybe started watching the show because of this game, maybe they're interested in learning more about this game and seeing how it's played. You can always refer back to the playlist that we have for the game and kind of see how strategies are done and how you do things.
And I'm also thinking of this, like, you guys in the audience don't, like, unless you're a content creator, you don't understand that there's this whole other part of YouTube, this behind-the-scenes thing that is, like, it's just made it so apparent how important viewer retention is for us, and I'm starting to notice that while Battleborn is fun to play and we have a few people watching, the views we get compared to our viewer retention doesn't really add up, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the kind of what I'm trying to say is the number of views we get for Battleborn is actually kind of unnatural because because I post it to, the subreddit. And I'm not saying I don't like seeing, 30, 40, 50 views on a video like this, but then look at the other stuff that we post too.
Yeah.
That only gets, 9, 10, maybe 20 views. I want to focus more on building up our actual YouTube audience and not so much building up our Battleborn subreddit audience, if that makes sense.
No, it does. And I'm certainly hoping that our Battleborn enthusiasts who watch us are like kind of in the same boat with us. Like,
that they get where we're coming from.
Hope that they understand where we're coming from, yeah.
And I know a few people do, because I had at least one person tell me on Twitter that, that it's understandable that you're feeling burnout on the game. It just completely makes sense.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen, guys. We're gonna... Whatever game we're playing, if it's a multiplayer game or even a single-player game, we just might feel burnout on it, and we just might want to not do it. So I'm not gonna sugarcoat it and say, like, oh, we're gonna power through it, because that's not how all Let's Play channels work. Like, look at Game Grumps and how many games they start and they don't finish.
Yeah, they don't stay exclusively on one game for like a whole month or so. Like,
we're a little different in that we want to do that, but if we feel burnout, we can't help that.
Yeah.
And I don't want to force us to try and like power through something that we're not really enjoying, because like, okay, I'm enjoying this match that we're playing right now.
Yeah, because you're doing really well.
Yeah, but like, there's just been moments when I've been playing the game off, like just at home by myself or with Taylor, and it's killing me, the direction the game is going in.
Yeah.
This super like super tanky, let's pick every character that can stun and just stun the enemy team into oblivion, like that kind of meta. That's not fun to me. I'm not having fun playing against that in the majority of the matches. Some people are probably gonna call me like a hypocrite for like saying that, or possibly saying, well, you don't have fun playing against stuns, but you don't mind playing against a 5-man squad. Well, I mean, if the 5-man squad picks nothing but characters that stun or have other abilities to stop you or slow you, well, whatever. I don't really know, like, I think I'm kind of losing my own point here.
Yeah, the Steam
What
is
I'm
kinda
trying to
running.
what I'm trying to say is basically I'm not having a lot of fun recording the game right now in a big capacity. I think it would be better for myself, or not just myself, but the channel too, if Battleborn just kind of went, like I said, on the back burner. Maybe I'll get bored and I'll record it at home or something, and we'll throw up the occasional match. I think that's kind of the way to go at it now.
Yeah.
Instead of trying to make this like an exclusive series on the channel.
I think another factor into it is that, like, kind of what we were dealing with last week and when we were recording. We had like a lot of people in the room, and it was kind of clear that focus was being kind of pulled in several different directions.
Yeah,
by no one's fault really, but it's mostly because this is such a like small game that not a lot of people know,
and there's a lot that goes on in it, and not a lot of people
can understand that or follow it. So like I'm kind of
come here, Isaac.
That's kind of my mindset, is that like I know as much about this game as you've told me and what I've seen, but like for like others who join us, like James and Chris did last week, I feel like they kind of weren't really feeling
They're pretty much
educated.
lost, and so they didn't even, well, I don't want to get specific, but some people were lost and they didn't really want to even take the effort to ask about the game, or just say something stupid like, oh, this robot guy with the gun looks cool, and then that can lead into a conversation. Oh, that's called Arius. He's an assassin. He does a lot of damage, but nobody does that. Nobody was doing that, and so it's just kind of.
It just kind of feels like we're beating that horse.
Unlike when we went to play Mario 64, and everyone was
able to join in. And
was pretty much involved. So I don't know. It just. I'm trying not to sound like I'm like a sellout kind of with Battleborn, but I think right now it's just kind of run its course, at least for me.
In the spirit though of kind of switching things up, do we have any idea besides Fortnite what we might be considering doing to kind of fill the gap that Battleborn has left? Because I think for right now we only have 3 active gameplays. We have my Mario 64, your Mario 64, and at the moment Battleborn.
You mean like in the future?
Yeah.
Like after the Mario
Fortnite,
games?
Not after the Mario games per se, but like just besides Fortnite, if there's another game we could try to add in to kind of even things out.
I have to see how Fortnite plays, because if it's like a big, like if every kind of match is a big ordeal, I could kind of see that being a maybe a 1 episode a week type thing.
Yeah.
Or like not even maybe 1 episode, but maybe we finally put that our Sunday slot to some kind of use and use it for a second game.
Yeah.
Something like that. But other than those, there's a lot of games that we can look at. There's not really anything I can say specifically or for sure. Yeah, like what we would enjoy.
But all that said, I think the horse has left the stable. So to speak. Again, Joey and I very much appreciate you guys for watching us because of Battleborn and for giving us a huge uptick in views, but also just enjoying the content we've made for you guys from Battleborn.
Yeah.
We owe a lot to the game, obviously, and we're not. This is not like a goodbye forever type of situation. It's more just like farewell.
This is just a ta-ta for now.
Yeah.
And obviously, the real ta-ta is not till the match is done. But
yeah,
this enemy team has not seemed to be very threatening. Seems like we kind of just rolled right up in their grill and
Doing really well.
yeah.
But
maybe I do well when I don't talk about the game.
yeah. Well,
all right, Isaac, you fucking butthead.
But I think a good conversation kickoff to kind of just bring things around is like last night when we were at Denny's, we were talking about like our best memories or like,
Mm-hmm.
like our favorite video games that we used to play as kids or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm very curious, Taylor B. Like, what was like a big game that was an influence to you when you were little?
Or what was something that you played as a
Yeah.
kid that you really enjoyed?
I didn't play a lot of video games when I was a kid. I didn't start really playing video games until, let's see, when my parents got us our first Wii. And so we played like Mario Kart and Super Mario and...
It's still a decent amount of time.
Yeah.
Like,
we didn't play
since
a
that
lot,
came out.
though.
We play a lot now, though.
Yeah, then we got like a Michael Jackson dance game. That was fun.
Is there a possible high score in that game?
Yeah, no, there is.
I know.
I have the highest score for Thriller.
All that reminds me of is how on, I think it was the Xbox 360, there was, for the Kinect, you could get Just Dance, like the Star Wars edition.
Yeah.
One of the worst things you could do in that game is you could dance as Han Solo in the room where the carbon freezing chamber is.
Yeah.
And that's just, like, super insulting, I feel like. Maybe not insulting, but that's, like,
It's just
why?
It's just cringy.
That's...
But moving on from that, that also kind of reminded me of your birthday party when we went to Nickel. And you went to
went to Game Geeks right after.
At Sarah's insistence, you tried Just Dance or
Yeah.
TDR, and
Dance Revolution.
You actually did pretty damn good well at it.
On the easiest difficulty.
Well,
I don't know what I'm doing in DDR.
I mean, that's definitely not a game I enjoy going to an arcade to play, but...
Nope. Oh, God.
But...
How can I forget? We had, like, DS, like, Nintendo DS.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, you didn't have, like, any portable handhelds or anything?
We did. We had DS handheld consoles. I like to play Nintendogs or there was this Hannah Montana game.
Oh my god, that was
Sorry.
fun too.
I don't know.
I had a friend whose sister forced me to play games like that.
Not recently, but like a few years ago, I had finally.
Took my Isaac kill. Would have had
yes,
that.
I had finally beaten Hannah Montana, and it had taken me that long to beat it from me to it.
So, and then I borrowed my ex's Xbox and was playing Skyrim and Halo a lot. Oh, Skyrim.
You know, I never could get into the whole Skyrim deal. I mean, I had a lot of
Those are
friends...
very long games.
Yeah. I had a lot of friends in high school who were, like, madly obsessed with it, so I was just like, alright, you do you.
I liked watching him play, and then just one day he finally just, like, put the controller in my hand and he goes, "You're gonna play." I'm like, "What?" And he kind of just, like, guided me through it, and then after, like, 2 hours, I was just like, "I hate you. You created a monster now."
It's kind of like me and you and Sims.
Oh, yeah.
I just wanted to play it one day.
The best thing
I actually
about,
haven't
like...
played it in a while. My laptop won't charge for something.
Kind of the best thing about, like, Skyrim and, by extension, Fallout is you can pretty much play it however you want. If you want to be an asshole in the game, you can go ahead and be an asshole.
Yeah.
Or if you want to be, like, a stealthy guy that just goes around pickpocketing people, you can do that. Or if you want to be more specific, when I was playing Fallout 3, this was like my second playthrough that I'd started on the game, I decided I wanted to make Abe Lincoln as a character. And the whole shtick around him was that I was going to make him Honest Abe, air quotes. And he was going to be a completely neutral character that didn't pick a side, thus Honest Abe, because he was always being honest.
That's funny.
I think I managed to find a top hat for him, but that's kind of where I stopped playing at. Just because Fallout 3 is such a long game.
Oh, it's time consuming for sure.
Yeah, but that's kind of why, like, the way I play those games, I mean, if I'm going to play them, is I play them in spurts, kind of.
Yeah.
I don't try and play it all at one time, because it's just not going to happen.
Yeah, I mean, even I'm a pleb when it comes to a lot of bigger games, but like when I play like the Lego games, for instance, like
Mhm.
Lego Dimensions, like I will love playing that game for like hours.
Yeah.
And then like after seeing like the same maps and same, because I only have like select few characters and vehicles and stuff that I bought for the game's extension packs and all that.
Yeah.
So like after a while I get tired of looking at them, and the reason why I love that game so much is you can just like, if you hate looking at Doc Brown for about 3 hours, you can take him out and put Chell from Portal in.
Yeah.
And, like that increases the likability I have for that game. And the novelty is definitely fun. I don't really feel like it's wearing off anytime soon, especially since they're now making not just the main primary story, they're adding new story packs and new movie packs. Like,
New DLC.
yeah, like the new, well, not DLC technically, but like
Kind of.
expansions you can buy in the store that like,
Yeah.
like you can play the new Ghostbusters movie, which I don't know why, but you can play like Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, stuff like that.
Mhm.
And I just think that's a very cool kind of like add-on to the game, to like just not only just have the main gamepad, but
Mhm.
also have like another like set you can construct entirely. The only problem with that is that it takes about 7 hours for it to upload the new content. Like,
Well, that is DLC then,
yeah,
technically speaking.
because when you plug it in, it has to render a lot. But
It has new data that needs to be downloaded that wasn't downloaded there before.
yeah, whereas with like the regular Lego games, like Lego DC Superheroes or whatever,
That's pretty much it.
all you really do is just buy new character packs and expansion packs, and it just adds it
Yeah. The thing is that the game already has that
built in.
in the files. It's
You just need to
you're
unlock
just
it.
you're just flipping a switch. It says, "Hey, I have access to this content now."
Yeah.
At least that's how I'm looking at it.
Something that Taylor said kind of reminded me like of a similar thing when I played Paper Mario on the N64, and for the life of me, it took me so long to try and defeat Bowser in the final level,
Mm-hmm.
and like I was literally off the game for like almost 10 years, I'd say. Like just I was just so frustrated, I just could never defeat it, so I just started chipping away at all that, and I finally got frustrated, so I looked at the strategy guide, and it didn't help me at all. So I just went in, just changed my loadout every time, and eventually it worked. And a game that took me 10 years to defeat is now on my list
Right,
of
Randy.
completed.
Yeah.
Which is a good accomplishment and a good feeling for me.
Right.
It's just like a game that you haven't played in a while and you revisit it, and it, like, you just feel a little wiser, knowing more strategies. That's
Yeah.
always a good feeling.
No, for sure. And I think I'm trying to think of how I want to say this. Like, I think like even kind of this discussion is like this discussion we're having, like for you guys in the audience. This is what the channel is about.
Yeah.
Like playing what we enjoy, and like I don't want to bring it like back to our initial like topic of we're done with Battleborn, but this is what it is. We want to play what we enjoy. And if we're not enjoying it anymore,
Then we shouldn't play it.
yeah, then we shouldn't be playing it.
Vicious
So-
circle.
Yeah. Though I do think, in the future, I mean, well, obviously we're gonna do Fortnite.
Yeah.
We're gonna cover that. But I do want to throw in more, like, single-player games, kind of. Because I think that's where we can really kind of show our
Right.
strength, I guess. I don't want to go out and say, oh, we're never doing multiplayer games in any big capacity again, because I want to do Fortnite with, you, me, Mikey, and Taylor.
Yeah.
Like, I want that to be a 4-person thing, which I think is kind of why I, like, wouldn't mind if that was, like, a 1-episode-a-week thing. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, we could even make that, like, a longer episode than our planned, like, 20-minute stuff. That's actually a really good idea.
Yeah.
Now that I thought about
My
that.
mind hearing that.
Alright. Well,
We can go back and hear it again so we can write it down or something.
yeah.
Um,
Anyways, I don't want to make this, like, about what we might do in the future.
Yeah.
It's just,
That's our decision.
yeah.
For our ears only.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Well,
sometimes I do post up our ideas on Twitter
yeah.
just to see what other people think. But
Actually, on the vein of games we can possibly play, I saw my friend Austin the other day, not the Austin that joined us for recording, our other friend Austin. He and I were talking, and he's like, you know, I only saw like both the episodes for it, but like that couples Smash game you guys played was really fun. Maybe you guys should do like a playlist of couples playing a game or something like together.
yeah, I'd like to do that.
Like,
I'd like to play more games with
couples
Taylor.
co-op or something.
Yeah. I kind of just came up with that name on a whim, but I think that has its own kind of staying power. It's kind of up to Taylor if she wants to do it. That's a yes from Taylor, so I guess that's gonna happen. So I guess couples co-op is gonna
Be a new thing.
be a thing. Yeah, in some regard, we gotta find games that would
Fit with
really
that.
kind of work. Yeah, like Smash Brothers worked because you could do 2 players in the I guess story mode, or lack thereof story mode.
You could also try Halo.
Yeah, Halo would be
Now we have a way
fun.
of doing that. I mean, I'm just trying to figure out other games that are widely popular and are multiplayer.
Yeah, there's
I've been chomping at the bit, and I keep forgetting if we ever discussed this in length or not, but I'd be down to play Tomb Raider for the channel, or have Taylor play Tomb Raider for the channel. Because I love that game very much, and I haven't played it in a while, but like, it just every time I do sit down and play through it for a couple of hours, I always feel like I'm really enjoying
I'm
myself.
gonna die. Oh
So-
wait, am I not gonna die? I'm not gonna die.
So I think that would be a good option as well. Maybe switch it up and have Taylor be like the lead player, and
He's talking about me.
yeah, Taylor
I'm making sure. I'm like, wait,
Um,
which Taylor are you talking about? Taylor, you or me?
because she loves that game, and I think like she's played it very well when we hung out and played it together. So I think it would be kind of a different twist in the knife, or not knife, rope. Sorry.
Yeah.
Mixing up my metaphors or whatever they're called. But yeah, no, I think that would be a good idea too, and I don't know. That clears with you, but that's just an option
No, I like the idea. I think we should just kind of stick with what
we have right now.
we're kind of planning right now.
Yeah.
Like, I
It's just
like
something
the,
to think about.
like, you know, doing all the Mario stuff, and I like I said, we're definitely gonna do Fortnite, and then I think, like, a couples co-op thing would actually be really cool to
Yeah.
kind of have
Just
going
like
on
one-offs
as
or-
well. Actually, yeah, that could work
Like
for, like, a
one-offs.
one-off thing as couples co-op.
You guys just
And then
every
do
episode is just one game you guys are
Yeah, and then do Fortnite for 2 episodes or whatever.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. But
Why am I yawning?
why are you yawning? And we completely, like, decimated
Yeah,
their team.
you've been really kicking butt in this round.
Yeah. Yeah, just okay. What the fuck was that mortar from?
Look to the skies! They're dropping bombs!
No, that was just Ernest.
Oh.
I'm just being Ernest.
Oh, you.
Oh, you lucky so-and-so.
It's a meme I saw.
Oh, yeah.
Where the guy's just like,
Oh, you.
Oh, you.
I haven't taunted anyone in this match
Someone-
either. Maybe
one of
that's
my
why I'm
friends-
doing so good.
One of my friends messaged me the other day. He's just like, hey, do you want to go get some, like, ice cream somewhere or something like that? I don't remember what the message was exactly. And I'm just like, ice cream is made from cows, but how do they make it cold? They put the cows in the freezer and then just shake them around. And he just sends me that message back with like, oh, you. And then I follow it up by saying cheese is a government lie.
Well, conspiracy theories brought to you by Jack. Brought to you by the letter J.
The only reason artichokes are existing is because they come from another planet.
It's because Christy likes to eat them. Huh? What?
My dad used to trip me out as a kid and say like, oh, do you want an alien heart? I was like, no. And he's like, that's what artichokes are.
Too bad, you already have one. It's
Oh, God. I
Ah!
knew it. But he's like, yeah, he would be like, oh yeah, Mom's making a bunch of alien hearts called artichokes, and I'm like, I don't
That's
want to
actually
eat that.
kind of neat.
I know, I'm not a huge fan of artichokes at all.
I don't like Brussels sprouts. Those are gross.
Brussels sprouts are gross. And the most,
Oh my god, did you guys just agree on
what's the other
something?
There's another thing,
Hey.
like, fruit, not fruit, vegetable-wise, that I just absolutely cannot stand.
Yeah. Oh, that was fun.
Yeah, that was fun. Beets. I hate beets. That's what it
I've
is.
tried them.
Beets are so gross. Like, every time I eat them, I feel grossed out. Because
Yeah.
it's messy for one thing, and the other thing is, like, they just have a weird texture and a consistency in the taste, so,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. That's just me, though.
Yeah. Well, guys, that's gonna... sorry,
No,
you're saying
I
something?
had no more add to that. I was going to add something, but...
Okay. Well, guys, that's gonna do it for the, God, I don't even know how to phrase this. The end of our current Battleborn run.
The grand finale. No.
Well, no, because it's not goodbye forever. It's ta-ta for now. If you guys liked watching this video, or you happen to be new to the series for some reason at this point, feel free to hit that subscribe button, or leave a thumbs up or thumbs down. Share it with your friends on social media. Follow us on Twitter at YouTubeRGB, or on Facebook at Royal Gaming Battalion. And I just can't stress enough how much I do love this game and its community and just what it's kind of done for us as a channel. But, you know, sometimes the training wheels have to come off, and we have to...
Are you seriously quoting Spider-Man?
No. Sometimes the training wheels have to come off, and we just have to ride this bike on our own and see how it goes. So, I mean, we want to be the channel that you guys watch for us, and not so much for the game.
Mm-hmm.
The game is second to
Us.
to the personalities behind them. So if you guys like listening to us, you know, please, you know, I don't want to sound like I'm begging, because I'm not, but please watch our other stuff. But no, like, you know, give our Super Mario 64 stuff a shot. You know, the commentary is not different from really what you're hearing now. We're still cracking jokes
We're
and
still people.
getting pissed off, and I'm getting pissed off in my solo run because fucking Cool Mountain is fucking stupid.
Oh, don't you love it?
Oh, I hate it.
I
And
know.
then, so
We're also
trying
on
to think
MySpace.
of what's on MySpace. Yeah, I'm trying to think of.
Foursquare.
By the time this episode comes out, I think we'll have like a one-off for something else to fill that other slot.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens. So, again, guys, this is Royal Gaming Battalion and Ernest signing off for now. Or TTYL.
Bye.
Ta-ta for now.
Bye.
See you later, you lucky so-and-sos.